Let's face it, pasta is a comfort food that almost everyone loves. Whether it's a big bowl of spaghetti, a cheesy lasagna, or some creamy macaroni and cheese, pasta brings warmth and happiness to the table. But if you're managing diabetes, pasta can quickly become a tricky food to navigate. With its high carbohydrate content, traditional pasta can cause those dreaded blood sugar spikes, leaving you feeling off balance for hours. But here's the good news, I'm here to tell you that pasta doesn't have to be off limits. What if I told you there are ways to enjoy pasta without sending your blood sugar through the roof? In this video, I'm going to share my findings with you. We'll be reviewing 10 different types of pasta based on their taste and impact on blood sugar. Plus, I'll give you 7 simple, practical hacks to help keep your blood sugar in check, no matter what kind of pasta you love to eat. So, whether you're newly diagnosed or have been managing diabetes for years, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll have all the information you need to make smarter pasta choices while still enjoying your favorite foods. Let's dive in. Why pasta and blood sugar don't always mix. Let's break it down. Before we get into the ratings and reviews, let's talk about why pasta can be such a challenge for those of us living with diabetes. Diabetes affects how our bodies process glucose, aka sugar, and eating high-carb foods like pasta can cause blood sugar levels to spike rapidly. Since pasta is primarily made from flour, it's a carb-heavy food that breaks down into glucose quickly. But here's the good news, not all pasta is created equal. Every food has something called a glycemic index, GI, which indicates how quickly it raises blood sugar levels. Traditional pasta has a high GI, meaning it spikes blood sugar rapidly. However, some types of pasta have a lower GI, meaning they digest more slowly and cause a more gradual rise in blood sugar. The key to enjoying pasta while managing diabetes is understanding the glycemic index of different pasta types, as well as their fiber and protein content, both of which help keep blood sugar levels stable. Ready to see which pasta options are best? Today, I'm going to break down 10 different types of pasta for you, everything from classic options to some newer, healthier choices. I'll rate each one not just on taste, but on how it impacts your blood sugar levels. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll know exactly which pastas are the best for keeping your blood sugar in check without sacrificing flavor. Let's go. 1. Barilla spaghetti, a classic, but not ideal for blood sugar. Barilla spaghetti, chances are, you've seen it in almost every American pantry. It's made with semolina flour, a type of durum wheat flour, and it's a go-to for so many households. While semolina is a step up from the highly refined white flour found in other pasta brands, it's still pretty high in carbs, which can be a problem when you're managing blood sugar. Nutritional breakdown: per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 40 grams, protein, 7 grams, fiber, 1 gram. Now, here's where things get tricky. With its high carb count and low fiber, Barilla spaghetti isn't the best option for blood sugar control. I tried it with a simple tomato sauce, and my blood sugar spiked to around 200 milligrams per deciliter. That's a pretty big jump, way higher than I'd like to see. Taste rating: 9 out of 10. This pasta wins in flavor, with a classic, comforting texture that we all know and love. Blood sugar impact rating: 2 out of 10. The high carb content causes a sharp rise in blood sugar. Total score: 11 out of 20. It's delicious, no doubt about it, but if you're managing diabetes, it's probably best to enjoy Barilla spaghetti in moderation. 2. Egg linguine, a little better, but still not perfect for blood sugar. Egg linguine is a step up from regular pasta, made with semolina flour and enriched with eggs for a richer, more flavorful taste. But even with the eggs, the carb count is still pretty high, which means it can still cause a noticeable blood sugar spike. Nutritional breakdown: per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 38 grams, protein, 8 grams, fiber, 2 grams. After testing it out, my blood sugar went up to around 190 milligrams per deciliter. That's better than Barilla spaghetti, but still not where I'd want it to be. Taste rating, 9 out of 10. The eggs give it a richer, more satisfying flavor than your typical spaghetti. Blood sugar impact rating, 3 out of 10. It's a bit better than regular pasta, but it still causes a noticeable spike in blood sugar. Total score, 12 out of 20. Egg linguine is a tastier option, but if you're watching your blood sugar, it's still not the best choice. 3. Whole grain semolina pasta, a step in the right direction. Now we're getting into something better. Whole grain semolina pasta is made with whole wheat flour, which gives it more fiber than regular semolina pasta. And that fiber? It's a game changer. It helps slow down the digestion of carbs, which means your blood sugar rises more gradually instead of spiking all at once. Nutritional breakdown, per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 36 grams, protein, 7 grams, fiber, 4 grams. I tried this pasta with a simple tomato sauce, and guess what? My blood sugar only went up to around 160 milligrams per deciliter, way better than the previous options. Taste rating, 8 out of 10. It has a slightly nutty flavor and a firmer texture than regular pasta, which I liked. Blood sugar impact rating, 6 out of 10. The extra fiber helps slow digestion, making the blood sugar spike much more manageable. Total score, 14 out of 20. Whole grain semolina pasta is a solid choice for anyone with diabetes. It strikes a much better balance between taste and blood sugar control, making it a step in the right direction. 4. Spelt pasta, a gluten-friendly option. Next up is spelt pasta. This one's made from an ancient variety of wheat called spelt. It's easier to digest than modern wheat, but keep in mind, it still contains gluten, so it's not for those with gluten sensitivities. But if gluten's not an issue for you, spelt pasta could be a great, blood sugar-friendly option. Nutritional breakdown, per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 34 grams, protein, 8 grams, fiber, 5 grams. After testing it, my blood sugar rose to around 170 milligrams per deciliter, which is better than traditional semolina pasta but still higher than I'd prefer. Taste rating, 7 out of 10. It has a nice nutty flavor and a chewy texture that gives it a bit more depth. Blood sugar impact rating, 7 out of 10. The extra fiber is great for slowing digestion, but the carb content still causes a noticeable spike. Total score, 14 out of 20. Spelt pasta is a solid option, especially if you're looking for something with a little more fiber, but remember, portion control is key if you're managing blood sugar. 5. Chickpea fusilli, a protein-packed pasta option. Let's talk about chickpea pasta. It's made from chickpea flour, and trust me, it's packed with protein and fiber. This combo works wonders by slowing down digestion and helping to keep blood sugar levels steady. Nutritional breakdown, per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 29 grams, protein, 12 grams, fiber, 5 grams. After testing it with a simple tomato sauce, my blood sugar stayed stable, staying under 140 milligrams per deciliter. This is a fantastic result, especially for those managing diabetes. Taste rating, 8 out of 10. The texture is a little firmer than regular pasta, and there's a slight chickpea flavor. It might not be for everyone, but I enjoyed it. Blood sugar impact rating, 9 out of 10. The high fiber and protein content make this one of the best pasta choices for blood sugar control. Total score, 17 out of 20. If you're looking for a great pasta option that helps with blood sugar management without sacrificing flavor, chickpea pasta is one of the best choices out there. 6. Red lentil fusilli, another legume-based option. Next up, we've got red lentil pasta. Made entirely from red lentil flour, it packs a similar nutritional punch to chickpea pasta but has a slightly different flavor. Nutritional breakdown, per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 31 grams, protein, 15 grams, fiber, 3 grams. After testing it, my blood sugar went up to about 140 milligrams per deciliter, which is acceptable for me. But it's not quite as low as chickpea pasta. Taste rating: 4 out of 10. The flavor of red lentil pasta is a bit stronger, and it's definitely an acquired taste. It may not be for everyone, but it's still worth trying. Blood sugar impact rating: 8 out of 10. The high protein content does a great job of slowing down the blood sugar spike. Total score: 12 out of 20. Red lentil pasta isn't my personal favorite for taste, but it's still a solid choice if you're looking for a legume-based pasta that helps keep blood sugar in check. 7. Black bean spaghetti, low carb and high protein. Let's talk about black bean spaghetti. Made from organic black bean flour, this pasta is packed with protein and fiber, making it a fantastic choice if you're looking to control your blood sugar levels. Nutritional breakdown: per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 19 grams, protein, 11 grams, fiber, 25 grams. After trying it out, my blood sugar only rose to 120 milligrams per deciliter. Excellent control. But, here's the thing, while it's great for blood sugar, the flavor might take a little getting used to. Taste rating: 3 out of 10. Black bean pasta has a very earthy, strong flavor that can easily overpower milder sauces. Blood sugar impact rating: 9 out of 10. With that much fiber and protein, it does an amazing job of keeping blood sugar stable. Total score: 12 out of 20. Black bean pasta is a solid option for blood sugar control, but if you're going to try it, I'd recommend pairing it with a bolder sauce to balance out that earthy flavor. 8. Soybean edamame spaghetti, mild flavor, excellent blood sugar control. Next up, we've got soybean pasta, also known as edamame spaghetti. Made from organic edamame flour, this is another legume-based pasta that's perfect for anyone managing diabetes. Nutritional breakdown: per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 20 grams, protein, 13 grams, fiber, 24 grams. After trying it, my blood sugar stayed stable, just like with black bean pasta, but I have to say, the flavor was much more mild and pleasant. Taste rating: 6 out of 10. The flavor is mild with a subtle vegetable taste, which pairs well with most sauces. Blood sugar impact rating: 9/10. It does an excellent job of keeping blood sugar levels in check. Total score: 15 out of 20. Soybean pasta is one of my top picks for managing blood sugar, especially if you want something that doesn't sacrifice flavor for control. It's a win-win. 9. Shirataki noodles, virtually zero blood sugar impact. Now, let's talk about shirataki noodles, also known as konjac noodles. These noodles are made from the konjac plant and are an absolute game changer for anyone looking to lower their carb intake, especially if you're managing diabetes. Nutritional breakdown: per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 2 grams, almost all fiber, protein, 0 grams, fiber, 2 grams. Shirataki noodles had zero impact on my blood sugar. Seriously, these noodles are mostly fiber, which makes them an awesome option if you're trying to cut down on carbs while still enjoying a satisfying meal. Taste rating: 6 out of 10. The texture is unique and a little slippery, but it works really well in Asian-style dishes. Blood sugar impact rating: 10 out of 10. These noodles have virtually no impact on blood sugar. Total score: 16 out of 20. If you're on the hunt for a low-carb alternative, especially for Asian-inspired meals, shirataki noodles are your new best friend. 10. Artisanal spaghetti, delicious, but high in carbs. Now, let's talk about artisanal spaghetti. Made with traditional methods, this pasta has a rich, full flavor and a fantastic texture that's a step above mass-produced options. But here's the catch: it's high in carbs. Nutritional breakdown: per 2 ounces serving, carbohydrates, 42 grams, protein, 8 grams, fiber, 2 grams. After testing it, my blood sugar spiked to over 220 milligrams per deciliter, which was the highest rise I experienced from any pasta. That's a pretty big jump. Taste rating: 10 out of 10. The flavor is incredible. Rich, flavorful, and a perfect texture. Blood sugar impact rating: 1 out of 10, the carb content is so high that it causes a major blood sugar spike. Total score, 11 out of 20, if you're craving a rich, delicious pasta experience, artisanal spaghetti is amazing. But, if you're keeping an eye on your blood sugar, it might be best to enjoy this one in moderation. Practical tips for managing blood sugar while eating pasta. So, now that you know which pastas are best for your blood sugar, let's talk about how you can make any pasta dish more diabetes-friendly. These simple tips will help you enjoy your favorite meals without the blood sugar spikes. Cook pasta al dente. The firmer, the better. Al dente pasta has a lower glycemic index, meaning it won't raise your blood sugar as quickly as softer, overcooked pasta. So, keep it firm. Rinse your pasta. After cooking, give your pasta a quick rinse with cold water. This can help turn some of the starch into resistant starch, which acts like fiber and has much less of an impact on blood sugar. Watch your portion sizes. Let's be real, those big pasta portions at restaurants are usually way too much. Stick to smaller portions to keep those carbs in check and your blood sugar steady. Start with a fiber-rich appetizer. Try eating a salad or some fiber-packed veggies before you dive into your pasta. This helps stabilize your blood sugar right from the start. Pick the right sauce. When choosing a sauce, go for tomato-based options like marinara or pesto. They're usually better for blood sugar than heavy, creamy sauces that are loaded with fat and carbs. Take a walk. After your pasta meal, take a short walk. It'll help your muscles soak up glucose from your blood, lowering your blood sugar naturally. Adjust your insulin dosing. If you're on insulin, timing and dosage are key. Adjust your dose based on the type of pasta you're eating to keep your blood sugar levels in check. By using these tips, you can make your pasta meals much more blood sugar friendly, so you can enjoy your pasta without worry. Enjoy pasta, but choose wisely. Alright, so here's the bottom line. Pasta can be part of a diabetes-friendly diet. It's all about making the right choices. Whole grain, legume-based, and low-carb pasta are your best options for keeping blood sugar in check while still enjoying that comforting pasta dish. By following the tips we talked about, like controlling portion sizes, pairing your pasta with fiber-rich foods, and opting for better sauces, you can still enjoy pasta without sacrificing your health. Remember, it's all about balance and making smart, informed decisions. While pasta does impact your blood sugar, there are plenty of ways to enjoy this classic food without the worry. So, let me know in the comments, which type of pasta works best for you and your diabetes management. Let's keep the conversation going.